Hello and welcome to Have Guitar. Hope you're doing great as always. Today it's time for a review of the new bass that I got a little while back. Maybe you've seen the unboxing video. If you haven't, you should watch it now or after this video, I think. Anyway, I think we'll start with some of the specifications. I won't go through all of them. If you want all the specification details, you can go to Epiphone's website and dive into them. But as we do, I will also give you some nice close-ups of the bass, and then we'll continue from there with sound examples and more details about how the bass is to play and how it behaves and everything like that. So with that said, let's go into the specifications. So the neck is a 7-ply mahogany walnut. The profile of the neck is a 60s rounded bass profile. And the neck joint is through neck, so it's no bolts. The fingerboard has perloid dot inlays, and I suppose it's rosewood. It sure looks like it. Doesn't really say anything about it on Epiphone's website. You have 20 medium jumbo frets, and the frets are made of nickel silver alloy. The pickups are Gibson's TB Plus humbuckers with ceramic magnets. The bridge is a classic style 3-point fully adjustable bridge. As for controls, you have volume for the neck and bridge pickup and a master tone. More about that later in the video. The bass is available in Alpine White or Vintage Sunburst. I got mine in Alpine White, partly because I love white instruments and partly because that was what was in stock. So I'm not sure what I would have picked if they had both actually. The bass doesn't come with a hard case, you'll have to buy that separately. Epiphone has a case that costs around €92 or $105. I didn't get any case for my Thunderbird because I'll mainly be using it here in the studio doing videos or recordings. No touring, no traveling, no rehearsing with any band so far. So this is the sound with both the pickups activated. So if I turn down the neck pickup, then it sounds like this. This is the neck pickup set for 5, so it's halfway to full volume, you could say. Both pickups at full volume. So now the bridge pickup is deactivated, turned off, set for 0. So it's only the neck pickup, then it sounds like this. pickup set for full volume and a bridge pickup set for half. Sounds like this. Now here's one thing that I find a little bit strange. So the tone control doesn't seem to make much difference at all, even between at max and at minimum. I don't know, either it's broken from delivery or it has a very tiny effect on the sound. I kind of imagine that there is a little, just small tiny bit of difference in the sound, but it's so small it could just as easily be just my imagination running away with me. I don't know really, but you can be the judge here. I guess I'll have to open up the bass and check the soldering of the cables and stuff like that. But anyway, this is both pickups activated and full tone control. Okay, and this is with the tone control set for 0, totally off. Always remember, it's fun with distortion when you play bass, and that's a fact. Okay, so I've needed a bass for a long time. I've actually never had a really good bass of my own. I've had friends who had everything from Rickenbackers, Fenders, Gibsons, Ibanez basses that were really nice to play. I've had a Samick that played well but sounded not so good in the mix when you did recordings. Then I had a Fender, or rather a Squier jazz bass, which wasn't that good either. I even switched pickups on it, but never got to like it, so I got rid of that and got myself the 5-string Ibanez bass that you might have seen in some of the videos. But I don't like 5-string basses, something I discovered once I had gotten myself one, typically, right? So I decided I should buy a bass, and I was looking at Holly Benton because I was quite pleased with that Telecaster that you might have seen in the videos here. But then I read some reviews and they said that if you're going for a Holly Benton, because I was looking at this model, the Thunderbird, because I love both Thunderbirds and Firebirds. So anyway, they said that if you're going for a Holly Benton Thunderbird, you might as well buy an Epiphone. And then I read some more, and then I discovered that Classic IV Pro got some really nice reviews. I even heard some people who had sold the real Gibson Thunderbirds to buy one of these. So I figured it's not that much money. I think I paid around 4,000, no, I did not. I paid around 400 euros for this one. And here it is. When I opened the box with this bass, I was a bit surprised over the fantastic finish that it has. It's really great. The only thing that wasn't that good was that a couple of the frets needed to be polished. but that's not a big deal really. So otherwise I think it looks great. As I've said, I've always loved Firebirds and Thunderbirds, but I have been slightly apprehensive about getting an Epiphone, because I've played a number of Epiphone guitars and they have never really impressed me that much. I'm not saying there isn't good Epiphone guitars, I'm sure there are, I don't know, I've just never played an Epiphone instrument that appealed to me. But this do, though, I have to say that. So let's talk a little bit about the tuners and how it stays in tune. So far it has been really good in that aspect. The only thing is that every time I pick it down from the wall, it has gone slightly out of tune, so I need to retune it. But then during the play session it stays very well in tune, so far at least. They also have had a little tendency to be a little bit crusty, but that has slightly decreased, or seems to be going away as I've been using it more and more. I think it could be due to the fact that it's been stored away and not been played on for a long time. So that seems to solve itself, I would say. And as for playing the neck, it's really thin for being a bass, I can tell you that. It's really thin, which makes it really easy to play as well. At least if you like thin necks. I do, because I don't have that long fingers. So it's a 60s profile, and it's, I don't know, it suits me really well. I have nothing to complain about. It's easy to play it sounds really great. Well, it's a bit long, of course, but it's a bass, so what did you expect? I just find it very, very playable and easy to play. That's really all I have to say about it. The setup was nothing to complain about. No fret buzz, intonation was good, string height not as low as I would prefer on a guitar, but on a bass it's more than okay. It works really well. So all in all, a really nice neck, easy to play, nice, just overall nice. That's what I can say about it. It is painted, of course, as you have seen in the pictures. So once again, if anyone has problems with sweating from your hands while you're playing, that might get a little bit sticky. So as you play, for the body, it's really comfortable. You can sit like this and play. You can rest your arm against one of the wings here, or you can stand up. I've seen in more than one place online people who have said that these instruments have a problem with neck dive. For me, it does not, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Okay, I have both my hands behind my back. It's only attached to me through the shoulder strap, and I can move around. It does not neck dive. Even if I lean over or lean in that direction, it still doesn't neck dive. No, so that's no problem really. As for the sound of this bass, you have probably already heard some sound examples that I've recorded. It's through my Kemper line directly into Cubase, so that's recorded how the bass sounds with a number of different bass profiles for the Kemper. I think it sounds really nice. It can sound heavy, it can sound jazzy. I think it's quite flexible. I've also demonstrated in one of the videos turning on and off the volume controls for the two pickups to demonstrate the variety of the sounds that it can do. I read somewhere it's not good for people who want to play slap bass or funk bass. I don't know. I can't do that. That's just how it is. I'm not good at it at all. But I think it sounds really good, and you should, or rather I should mention that it's the stock strings on it right now, which probably is not the ultimate way to demonstrate an instrument, but at least this is what you'll get if you buy a bass like this. And they are not all bad, I would tell you, but if I bought a new set of high quality strings, I'm pretty sure it'll sound even better. So, as I've said, it plays really well. I think it sounds really good. I think also it looks really good. I just love the Thunderbird look. And the logo, the Firebird logo, is also really nice to have on an instrument, even if it says Epiphone. I'm not gonna bash them. You know, it's manufactured in Indonesia. Some people would object buying instruments from Asia. I don't, though, because I think they do just fine instruments. So I won't complain about that one bit. But yeah, what can I say? It plays well, it sounds well, it doesn't have any strange quirks, being uncomfortable or stuff like that. Everything seems to hold up. The only thing is that master tone. But with that said, I don't know. I don't think I ever use the tone control of any of my on any of my guitars. I usually just change it on the amplifier or on my Kemper if I want darker or more brightness or more treble. So to me, even if it is broken, which it seems like it is, because it should make some more difference than it did when I tested it. Even if it is, I don't know, I'm not gonna send back the bass because of that. That'll just have to do. So my verdict is that this is a really nice bass, easy to play, hangs well from the body, sounds great, has some variety to it, and looks fantastic according to me, who loves white instruments. But you could get it in vintage sunburst as well, which would be really nice as well, I can tell you. So it's just thumbs up on this bass. I really like it, close to loving it, and I think I'll be playing a lot more bass now that I've gotten it. So I guess you can look forward to some Kemper bass rig showcases in the future. Probably, yeah, I know, it will come. And that was the conclusion of this review of the Epiphone Thunderbird Classic IV Pro. A really nice instrument from Epiphone. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, is that clear now? So anyway, I hope you liked this review. I hope you liked this video. I hope you have guitar. And if you do, please do subscribe. I'm not gonna nag about it, but it will give a great support for me and my little channel. Every subscriber counts, you know. And to all of you who already do subscribe, thanks a lot. I love you. Anyway, thanks again. There are some links in the description as always. So if you want more information or you want to follow Have Guitar on social media, read through the description and it's all there. And with that said, I have nothing more to say. Except a new video every Thursday, don't forget about that. Alright, so thanks for watching, stay safe, play hard and be well, until the next time, goodbye.